I'm Donald Leggett, and welcome to the latest London South East CEO interview. I'm delighted to be joined today by Werner Klinginberg, and he is the CEO at Goldplat, and they are the AIM-listed gold recovery services company headquartered in South Africa. For those who don't know GDP, they operate an international gold recovery business from bases in South Africa and Ghana. Goldplat recently announced very positive half-year results. Werner is going to be talking us through those in a moment. Werner, great to be speaking to you again. How are things with you?
Everything going well, thank you, Donald. Nice to join you again.
I'm delighted to have you today, Werner. So let's just dive in and ask about the gold recovery business. For those who don't know about the business model, tell us about gold recovery.
Yes, thank you, Donald. I mean, Goldplat, as you've indicated, have two operations, one in Ghana, one in South Africa. The focus is on assisting the mines to extract gold and value from their byproducts generated in the operations. I think apart from extracting the value, we also assist them in providing better environmental solutions in discarding the material. Our niche is really in extracting value from material that tends to be metallurgically challenging or it's normally too small for other players in the market.
Okay, and back to the business, you put the overhang of the sale of Kilimenpesa gold mine behind you, and you've reported really strong half-year results from both South Africa and Ghana. So well done in the first instance. You know, take a bow, Werner.
Thank you, Donald.
And let's start to South Africa first. Talk us through what's going on in South Africa for us.
Yes, Donald, I think South Africa had a strong first 6 months, achieving operating profits of around £1.9 million on the back of steady productions and sales, and also supported by increasing gold price. This together with Ghana, and I think we'll be talking about that shortly, is starting to show the value and the cash generative ability of the group. The two entities combined achieved operating profits of 3.8 million for the 6 months, which is up close to 30% year on year.
And that's almost 4 million in profit, Werner. That must make you a little bit happy.
Yes, Donald. I think I mean all of this is quite encouraging, and I think the important thing for me is the fact that we are showing the ability to repeat these numbers year on year. And this is also, as we'll talk later about, supporting our current cash and working capital levels quite well.
Okay, and turning to Ghana, it continues to be steadily profitable. What would you say about Ghana?
Yes, I think, I mean, we achieved probably, well, at least for the last 5 years, our best set of results for the 6 months. But what is more important is the fact that the numbers have been good on average for more than the last 24 months. We've achieved operating profits for 6 months of £1.8 million, which is in line with South Africa. And that is on the back of achieving £2.3 million for the previous 12 months. I think the important thing is also that in Ghana, we're seeing the positive results of regular feed coming through. And there's still a big untapped market in West Africa. In all the neighboring countries to where our plant is in Ghana, Ivory Coast, Mali, Burkina Faso, and etc., is producing strong numbers in terms of gold. And there's still a lot of companies that we can reach out and get material from.
Okay, so in terms of growth, you see plenty of possibilities.
Yes, plenty of possibilities, and obviously Ghana is also supporting the activities in South America, so there's still definitely quite a big area we can cover.
Okay, talking of South America, you're setting up a small recovery operation in Brazil. So tell us the thinking behind Brazil, and when does it become operational?
Well, I think we believe that there is value in smaller and lower grade batches that does not necessarily warrant to be transported halfway around the world. This will not just add margin, but it also should strengthen our relationship with our clients because we can expand the services we offer to them. We can remove and treat a lot more material for them. And I think that all bodes well for activity in South America. We're probably still more than 6 months away in terms of setting up the operations. We're going through the process of getting all the licensing in place, which will take some time. But we're quite encouraged in terms of what this will bring. For the people that don't know, I mean, Ghana operation probably started off the same way 10 years ago. So it's not something new, and we're quite looking forward for growing into that market.
Okay, and along those lines, you're also investing $300,000 US dollars in a PGM recovery plant in South Africa. So when does this become operational?
Well, this is at least going to become operational probably towards end of April. We've been doing PGMs for some time, and as part of the activity in the market, we have secured a lot of low-grade material. This is built up to an extent that it warranted us to invest into new equipment. And I think apart from being able to realize the value from this material that we've procured in the past, it will then give us the ability to be a bit more aggressive in terms of going out and sourcing material.
So this is fairly low risk growth you're aiming for here.
Yes, I mean, I think the capital that we're going to invest, we will recuperate from a material that's already on site. So the more important thing is then to build from there and to get more feed going forward, and that's what the aim is, and that has been for some time.
And presumably, taking on board all this good news, the balance sheet is looking fairly healthy. You no longer have Kilimenpesa. You've reorganized your share structure, if I remember correctly, and perhaps you might be able to tell us about the dividend policy going forward.
Yes, and the cash balance remains strong, whilst we still continue to invest in working capital to make sure we secure the periods going forward. Our cash fluctuates as a result of it between 1.5 to 4 million pounds, which is quite a strong position considering our market cap, which is just more than 12 million pounds at this point in time, and also puts us in a strong position to look at distributions in the near term.
You mentioned your market cap. Do you see yourself as a little bit undervalued at the moment, Werner?
Yes, Donald, I don't think I'm seeing us as undervalued. I mean, if we look at the numbers itself, I think it speaks for itself. I mean, we've produced 3.8 million on an operating level out of the operating entities for the 6 months. And if you compare that to market cap of 12 million, I believe that there's a lot of value. I think we've proved to the market now out of the recovery operations that we've been producing constant, strong numbers, not just for the last 24 months, but actually for as far back as 5 years. And with the fact that we don't have Kilimenpesa and that requirements in terms of capital anymore, I think really we should be able to start indicating to the market that that we are undervalued.
Okay. My final question, if you could sum up the Goldplat business for us, what do you see as the core strengths of the business?
Yes, Donald, I think I probably indicated it sort of in the beginning, is that for me, the core strength of the business is the fact that we're quite integral part of the gold mining industry in Ghana, in South Africa, more and more expanding into West Africa. And that has been shown in our numbers, in the fact that we've been getting continuous supply, different types of material, and have been able to create value for the mining industry at large. And I believe as the mining industry grows on the back of the good gold numbers at this point in time, Goldplat should also be in a position to actually take benefit from that.
Werner, CEO at Goldplat, thank you very much indeed for joining us today. That was a very useful operational update. Thanks very much indeed. For more free company information and data about Goldplat, go to the GDP pages on London South East, and do follow us on Twitter at London South East, or register on London South East YouTube. That's it. You put it into Google, London South East YouTube into Google, and you'll receive alerts to interviews like this if you subscribe. Thank you for watching, and do stay safe.